Hi, Troy Jonathan Ritchie, founder and chief storyteller with Boom Video. And I want to talk to you construction owners and those in marketing of a construction company. Now you other industries, hang around, you still can learn something about digital media and the importance of asset media versus disposable media. Stay tuned. Disposable media and asset media. These two forms of content play a distinct role in how you market your brand. So what exactly is disposable versus asset media? Well, disposable media is that short form that you see on Facebook Reels, Instagram Reels, we got TikTok, we got all of that short form. YouTube Shorts is another one where it's punchy, it's fast, it's short. Within 60 seconds, sometimes it goes up to 90 seconds. That is what we call disposable media. On the other hand, asset media is what we refer to as long form content. Some may call it evergreen media. Those are the in-depth, professionally produced videos that you would have on your website, your YouTube channel, LinkedIn, maybe Facebook if you're still utilizing that. Disposable media, or the short form, is in vertical format. In other words, 9:16. To whereas asset media, your evergreen content, is going to be in the traditional 16:9 landscape mode. So the primary goal of disposable media is to capture the attention of your audience. You're not trying to tell a full story in disposable media. Instead, you're giving the audience a taste of what your company is about. It could be a quick project highlight. It could be a behind the scenes of a particular project. It could be something fun that goes on between your employees. Some have told me that, Troy, calling it disposable media gives it a negative connotation. And that's not my goal here. There is value in disposable media. Think about a wedding. You go to a wedding, right? And there's disposable cameras at every table. You're gonna pick up that camera, you're gonna take some shots, you're gonna have a lot of fun, you're gonna enjoy it, and the bride and groom get to see what each individual table had shot on a disposable camera. So there is value in disposable media. Now let's talk about asset media. These videos, in contrast to disposable media, is where you can really tell the ins and outs of your story, or your project, or you're highlighting an employee of the quarter. You're going into detail, even though it's still within 3 to 5 minutes, mind you, you're going into further detail. The purpose of asset media is to deepen the connection you have with your audience. Versus disposable media, the purpose is to introduce yourself to a new audience. One thing I want to point out, it's essential that your asset media is done professionally. If you're out with your phone and you're out on a job site and it's early in the morning, the sun coming up, and you're an owner and you're like, hey, check out this project, that's going to give it a more personal feel. So for your asset media, you want to make sure within your budget that you create the most professionally produced videos. And phones can do that as well. You can do a phone with asset media, just make sure you have it in the right format and the content is valuable enough for someone to watch and consume. Getting your audience to the asset media, that's when you use disposable media. You remember the fable Hansel and Gretel, and they dropped the breadcrumbs? I think the birds ended up eating the breadcrumbs so they couldn't get back to the house. We are doing it on the flip side, where you're using disposable media as breadcrumbs to your gingerbread house. Was it a gingerbread house? I don't know. I just think gingerbread house, maybe because I'm hungry right now. You get them to your house, which is your website, so they can watch your long form content. Even though disposable media is consumed in a short matter of time, it still lays bricks in a foundation for what you're building. You like that pun there? Do you like that pun? Oftentimes, it's the same video, edited in different ways. You can use your asset media to create disposable media. So there you have it, the difference between disposable media and asset media and how it can impact your construction company or your brand. So if you're ready to elevate your construction company or you're ready to elevate your brand, check us out and we'll present a mixture of the two and how they work together. We'll even post to one platform 3 times a week for you, taking that burden off of your responsibility. We're here to help you tell your story, build your brand, and connect with your audience. We're Boom Video. Just press play.